Kel. Who else is here?
Lax.
Oh, Mr. Lax, the floater. Is he actually here? No.
What about me?
You were announced, Kel. I can never forget you. All right, there we go. There's that. So we wanted to do a post-war or a mid-war kind of review here, and get some of the feedback from everybody regarding how the war is kind of shaping up, how we feel it's going. Clint was kind enough to actually go and clean up for me. If you didn't see that video, you can watch him nail it. And I mean that literally, like he nailed it. It was a thing of beauty. Very nice to watch. And it didn't make me feel any better about my attack.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is. All right, so the war score that we've got going on here. Who's listening to what in the background?
Okay.
That's Clint. Clint's got like ice clinking in the background and a show. And okay, so we've got 109 stars with 37 out of 60 attacks. And Invictus Army has got 74 stars with 26 out of 60 attacks. I believe Ambria has ducked out in order to go and do his war attack, his first one. So we should anticipate that score should be 79. Is it gone yet? Is it gone yet? I guess we'll go around and, I don't know. Mira, what are your thoughts? We'll do the floor. This is
about the war?
This is the war queen. She is ranked number 1 on their side. It's JME Mira. And she has recently started not live streaming, but recording her attacks, so check them out. I'll give it to you. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that this is going to be another really close one, and I remember the last war was ending around this time in the evening, and it was just right down to the wire, and I think we beat you by 2 stars only, so that's probably going to be another nail-biter. I don't know. I wish it was going better in our favor, but you guys are really, your bases are foiling us, so...
Yeah, but you guys have a lot more attacks left. Like, at the moment, it's just like, yeah. It's like, which way is it gonna go?
It's really, and I think a lot of our players are being caught off guard by those howitzers. I mean, I know for a fact that there's a few people that are brand new and either not using sabotage appropriately or not using their, what is this called? Info. What is that? Oh, the Blitzkrieg power. So the Blitzkrieg.
Oh yeah, the Blitzkrieg.
So that's held by a couple of our members, including I believe Paris, Texas, but they're all relatively new to it, so they're not sure exactly how that works, and possibly have missed that little tidbit that the city center troops pop out immediately. There's no wait time on them. And I think that's evident based on some of the rallies that I've seen in the videos. And that's an excellent way to actually overlap your tactics, right? So if you don't feel you have enough time, you can use a sabotage on the city center, and if that is about to run out, you can throw that Blitzkrieg down. And then if you feel that's still not enough time, well, I don't know what you're doing. But anyways, you can throw the sabotage on it.
Yeah, how long is a Blitzkrieg?
I'll tell you.
It's 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
Yeah. Do you have
the range of Angkor Wat?
It's got the range of Angkor Wat.
14 seconds? Damn.
So if you just imagine Angkor Wat when you drop, that's the range that it has.
It's huge.
Yeah, indeed.
Is that Black coming in? Was that Clint?
That was Clint. I could tell that it was Clint because I can hear whatever he's watching in the background.
No, it's Kill. Oh, it's not me.
Oh, Is it Kill that's listening to something in the background?
Yeah, it's me. I gonna turn off the TV. My bad. Sorry.
Oh man,
Watching
giving
the
Clint such a
game.
hard time and it wasn't even him.
Yeah, seriously, I was on mute.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see why you are.
I'm sorry, Clint. I apologize. What are your thoughts on the war, Kill? We want your feedback.
Nothing. He doesn't have anything to say about it.
Nothing to say about that.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh my bad. Sorry. I tell you I wasn't turning off the TV, so I just I get up off my chair. So wait, baby, turn off the TV. Okay, now I'm here. Sorry.
That's okay. It's all right. This is Kill from Invictus Army. He is. What are you ranked?
I am the number 10, I guess.
Number 10.
Yeah.
You still haven't used an attack yet, but what's your feedback? How do you feel it's going? Are you guys gonna be able to pull this one off?
Well, actually, we got like a lot of.
Damn.
We need some attacks to do. We got like 12 attacks to do. So in this moment, the score is tough. You got the members of Outlaws have really good base. So I guess at the end we expect a good score at the end, like the first war we get. So well, let's see what's it gonna do. I'm gonna do my first start on Felix, so maybe I gonna try to get the 5 stars on him, or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, you should
Destiny's gonna tell me
try.
that. Yeah, at least. And by the way, Chris, well, about you, man, you got it, bro. So let's see what you're gonna do. What do you think about your next attack right now? What do you expect?
My next attack?
Yeah, you still having one, right?
I've got one left. Yeah, my first one, I was very confused when I first uploaded that. I thought maybe my rally point was off. But as it turns out, I wasn't patient enough in that initial rally. And I was right within range of 2 readout towers, which ate all my smaller units. And then, of course, the howitzer popping out didn't help. It was a little bit rushed, and Marlon and I talked about it afterwards. It's a kick in the wrong spot, we'll say.
Well, but let me tell you something. I don't think the rally was the worst thing. Let me explain. Your rally was good. The bad thing was the 2 redoubts besides you.
Yeah.
About your small troops. You should wait. Maybe the rush on the time about that rally was the mistake. But if you wait like 10 seconds more to your artillery, the cannons, I mean, destroy those redoubts, you're gonna get it, bro.
Yeah,
I guess if you not like the rally, you just need to wait like 10 seconds more and you maybe got it. Another thing was the south tactic deploy. You was too far. You should wait like your major rally and after that you make the south tactics deploy. But after that, well, like I telling you in line chat, shit happens in some occasions.
Yeah, no, and I agree, and I appreciate the feedback. You're right on the readouts. I've heard that a couple times over. And I think really where I need to improve on my attacks overall is watching that time. I have a horrible time just getting a little bit of tunnel vision when I get into the attack. And I think everybody's feeling a little bit of pressure as a result of this. It's a big war for us. It's a big war for you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you that to my wife in some occasions. On my case, I gonna be honest with you. On my case, I know I'm gonna be nervous. I'm gonna feel the pressure to make at least 4 or 5 stars. So in that case, when you deploy or you try to do your attack very well, maybe you can make some mistakes. Because for that same reason, because you got the pressure, because you got the nervous, because it's a game. But if you wanna get something good, you're gonna feel pressure. You're gonna feel nervous about get it. You can feel secure, but in that moment when you deploy your army, you expect the best thing of them. So sometimes, well, we can screw it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I mean, I certainly do feel that as I get more tenure with my troops and attacking with them and whatnot, I'll probably be a little bit more comfortable, and I think that will help as well. To interrupt, we've got a. So you guys were asking about Paris, Texas, and her attack a little bit earlier on when we were offline. Well, Paris, Texas is actually joining us. She's here. Paris, Texas is Christine Allen. Be sure to go and check out her channel and subscribe. And are you actually on? Did you jump on Discord? Are you on our voice? Is that Paris?
Yeah.
No.
Fabulous girl.
Paris should jump on the voice. I'm not sure why she's not, but
Maybe.
licking her wound, she says.
Chris was in the same
Yeah,
boat.
I certainly I feel yeah.
And I mean, I totally commend you both. It is so hard to put out when you fail publicly, right? It's
Yeah.
It's difficult. I've been there.
It's but in your review, you were asking for some feedback on it, Paris. The one thing that I did say is in regard to the Blitzkrieg. So I guess there's a few primary points. Sabotage is probably going to be a little bit better than demolition. I understand that there's an appeal to use demolition with British troops, but I think as you evolve, you've got to make at some point or decide to make a decision to switch over and start using sabotage in order to get through bases a little bit easier. And that would have done two things in this scenario. It would have allowed you to actually sabotage the city center or the town center. The other note I wanted to make was that those city center troops are instant. There's no wait time on them spawning. As soon as you're in range, they're there and they're attacking. That's what really got you was the howitzers. And the third point that I wanted to make was I personally think that you should have thrown that Blitzkrieg down first and then done your rally. And I think that really would have, because that will actually sabotage or Blitzkrieg, whatever you want to call it, works on that city center to prevent those from popping out. And I think that would have allowed you to get all the way through. I hope that's enough.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. I agree with everything you said, especially about sabotage, the Blitzkrieg on the town center. That's like what I rely on really strongly. Also, it gives you a boost, the 14-second delay before any other tanks or whatever is coming out too. So it's a little bit of a reprieve to get your army into place and maybe take out one of those, or maybe even take them out before the second wave. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's Paris. In case you're wondering, that's Mira. She's the #1 from Invictus Army. So certainly listen to her. She's got a channel. Check her out, and she's got I think amazing attacks. Her rallies are spot on, and I think I could even learn from that. Oh, look at that! It crashed.
well, thank you.
It crashed. Where's Clint? I want his feedback. Clint was here.
Hey, I don't know. He's muted right now, so.
I still haven't been able to see the video, actually.
You know, it's not on her Paris, Texas account though. Click on her name in the live stream chat, and you can find it. That's what I did.
Okay.
I don't really want to.
Because I had that same problem too. Because I was like, oh, I want to see like what. I'm super stoked that there's so many people uploading their videos of our war attacks. It's awesome because there are no replays. So this is the first time that we really get to see a lot of our war bases in action. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, I really do like the interaction as well. I like the commentary. I like hearing what people think about different bases and the attack strategies. There's lots to be learned.
yeah, this is such a fun war.
I agree. It's been fantastic. So far. It'll be even better when we win.
What do you mean when we win?
Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. I don't know what IG. Okay. Sorry, I'm filming. You're supposed to be talking.
Oh,
Do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions?
I don't think so.
Is that your water dripping? We can hear your water dripping.
Can you actually hear that all the way over there?
Yes.
All the way
Oh my
in
god.
Nova Scotia, we can hear your water dripping.
I meant over from the other side of the room. It's just so annoying. Okay.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Let's throw this
move.
in.
I can't fix this thing.
Paste. All right. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but feel free to join if you guys have any questions or comments or we want to hear from you.
Oh,
Oh, LB's
LB's
here. LB from the Outlaws. Welcome, LB.
Oh, someone needs to mute the stream.
Yeah, sorry, that was me. I just did.
How you doing, LB?
I'm like not so. Doing good, doing good. Having fun with this war. It's been a blast.
yeah. How are you feeling about it? Where'd he
We
go?
ask questions and people disappear.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I didn't hear the end of that question. All I heard was how are, and then
Oh.
got cut off.
How do you feel about the war? How do you feel about our progress so far and how the outcome's going to turn out?
I think it's a good war. We're doing better than we did the first go round, but I have a feeling that they've got a lot of hits in their pocket waiting to spring on us. So they're going to come back strong. But yeah, so far so good. I've been having a good war, so I'm happy about that. And I've one attack left. I have to get in. I need to hit tonight. I can't hit in the morning, so I have to find something.
That is certainly a conundrum with the change in start time. And I mean, really, it was an adjustment for us to line this up, but I felt it was worth it. I think it's worth it to adjust for that 12-hour period in order to get in line.
but I'm excited to get back to our usual schedule.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially and I do feel, sadly, I think my war attack this morning was, well, obviously it was wasted. But I feel that I could have done better, or should have done better. Possibly I should have just held off and done it this evening. Something, Marla and I were talking about it. We never really do our best work when the kids are all up and in our faces and around. And it's hard.
Yeah.
And I'm still even contemplating, am I going to do mine tomorrow morning or am I going to do it tonight? I don't know. I haven't made up my mind on that.
Yeah, I haven't made up my mind either. I'm like,
I think
realistically, you got caught in a mortar crossfire, Chris. That's always nasty.
Well, it was the readouts took out my all my smaller troops, and immediately thereafter it was all done with a howitzer and certainly the mortars, and it was just bad news. I cried.
Yeah, it happens. It happened to me more than once. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and I think it's happened to a lot of people. At least 3 on our side now, 4 on our side, that have kind of been caught off guard and not even getting a single star. I mean, I watched MX3, who's the Butcher. He uploaded his video and kind of the same thing, but he managed to actually recoup quite well. And he's got the Blitzkrieg and the kind of the same scenario, where I think he's new to the Blitzkrieg.
Was good.
Yeah, but he had to pull it. Where is he? 222. Yeah, his second attack, the 54%, is the one I'm talking about. So he still managed to get the quick victory and take out that howitzer, or both howitzers, I guess. But you could tell he was floored, right? As soon as those howitzers popped out and started pegging his troops off, I knew it was one of those moments where he was like, wait, what? But
Yeah.
unlike
And like I said, I do feel like there's a little more pressure for this war. So
there is.
you know.
And that's it with the howitzers too. Really, it's an all zero-sum game. You either get the timing right and avoid them, or they get you. There's not much middle ground if a howitzer pops out. So you know what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
Well, and I mean, even as far as the howitzers popping out, I mean, obviously mine was a couple of poor choices, but even with howitzers popping out, based on your war design, I think depends on whether they spawn both on one side or they split up and spawn one on either side. And Marla and I were kind of discussing that because obviously if you have a betrayal, if they both pop out, for instance, an excellent example of this is Felix's attack. So Felix's attack, they both spawn on the same side, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take those." And the next thing you know, he's got two extra howitzers to walk through the base with.
Yeah, but I've had it where they've spawned on opposite corners.
Yeah.
So.
What's the determining factor there? Does anybody know what the metric is there for where they spawn?
No.
I have no idea. I so rarely even let them come out.
Wow.
That's my thing about generals and howitzers. Just leave me alone. Sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in any event, we're still doing great. We're in great position. We have an awesome lead right now. And I'm saying we because I'm joining you guys for this war. And I'm very excited I was able to. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a blast having you around, Clint. I'm super excited. The announcement for the day is that, you make the announcement for next week. Where are you going?
I'm going to go over to,
Prodigal Thieves.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, come hang out with us for a little bit and war with us.
And look at
it'll be fun though.
Mundo's actually going to come and join our alliance after his war's over.
So, yeah, we're going to do some shifting, maybe learn some new things and new ways of
warring or attacking. I mean, I think it's a collaborative effort. We all want to get better at the game, and we all want to keep it fun and figure out some cool stuff to do. Clint threw down an idea there yesterday in regard to actually having a split stream. So doing a live stream where multiples of people would actually have the ability to throw their attacks up, and we could all obviously join one channel but have different video associated with it. So, for instance, if we were doing a war
That would be awesome.
that would be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah.
if we got enough attention in regard to that or people interested, I would happily partake in that on somebody else's channel, or we could do it on our channel. I wouldn't even care at that point. I think that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Multiple
that's a
keys
great idea.
and just flip it over. That's Clint's idea. So we'll probably have to do it off of Clint's. Well, we don't have to, but probably do it off of Clint's channel and let him coordinate. Because based on his war attack, you can tell he's much better at coordinating things.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
I'm still a little bit sour. Can you tell?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't be sour. Someone edited it. I figured it would help out the team if I put up a little.
I'm gonna stick that video on repeat. I'm gonna put the chunk it out, put it on repeat tonight, so it's stuck in my head, so I know what not to do.
Yeah, no, that's a horrid idea.
I'll put it up as a new stream called "How Not to Attack."
You'll be so sad and unhappy by the time you.
Yeah, demoralized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like DomiNations video waterboarding.
Yeah. This is your fail. This is your fail.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. That's all right. I am satisfied,
dear.
however. I'm not failing alone. I'm not the only one sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
There's others that are hanging out in the corner with me. We're playing cards together.
Oh, yes.
On our side too, so.
Now,
I think that's just what happens when you get two really good teams up. It's a lot more defensive. than what we're normally used to.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Our planning even is like, I'm looking at this and some people are asking, who do I take for my second? And I'm like, it's been so long that I actually looked at one of these or had to look at one of the maps to say, okay, I don't know, who do you take for your second? I've got to be honest, the majority of the people in our alliance are usually like, hey, I'm going on this person. Hey, and that's the way we like it, right? I don't like to have to go through and tell exactly everybody who to go on. I would rather them say, hey, can I go on this person? And say, yeah, that looks good. So for the most part, that's what we do. We're usually like not up against a hard match. Not like this anyways. So it's a
Same here too. Everybody's being really cautious.
Yeah. Who do I take for my second? And I'm like, I haven't even looked. I'm going to have to spend some time after the stream's done and probably go through and figure it out. But I know for a fact that Invictus Army, they've got some cards to play, Like
They're gonna come strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, like Hugh Jazz, he's got, and I hate that name. Like, really, that's the name you chose? That's the name you chose. Anyways, I'm not trying to
Your
be...
mother named you that?
Anyways, we're going to call him Hugh. We all know what he means, and yeah, that's cute. Nice. Anyways, we'll call him Hugh. So, Mira has an attack, so I'm going to assume that's 5 there. Hugh...
I hope. I don't know.
Hugh is actually from a different alliance, I believe. Like he's
from Hobbit.
He's from Hobbit Zombies. So he's a solid
But I think he's
attacker.
with us permanently now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I thought that's what was the case.
Well, I mean that's good for you guys because from what I understand is that he's a huge attacker, so you should expect 10 stars from him. So like there's 15 stars right there, right? And then there's Stimpy and Sack. So, I mean, you guys have got a lot of what I would perceivably say are the heavy hitters, right?
Kill and Ambria both haven't gone yet. Yeah, they have a lot of stars.
Yeah, there's a lot of cards to play.
Definitely.
And the same on our side. I mean, Vito went and walked all over Mira's base.
I wish there was a video.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll ask Vito if he'll start recording some of his attacks. Tomorrowland, I don't think he really read because, and that's my bad because obviously I'm sure there was some communication today that was missed, but it was in the second piece of mail that I sent out that said, Vito and Tomorrowland were on. Well, I guess no, that'll work. That'll work. You went on Stimpy, which is 4. Yeah, that works. So you can take 3 next. Yeah, no, we're good. So, anyways, I've got some confidence in those guys, but we do have cards to play as well. I'm sure that Joey's going to do the usual. He loves hanging back, eh? Joey loves hanging back.
Yeah.
He just kind of sits around and he waits, and then there's like, an hour, 2 hours left in war, and he's like, okay, I think I'll go now.
Yeah.
And he usually, he nails it, though. He nails it, though. Some of his attacks are just, you look at the bases and you're like, there's no way. Like, is he going to be able to handle that? We all get a little bit nervous. And, of course, I think he knows that we get nervous as well as, everybody else. The other team is probably like, oh, fantastic, their number 3 isn't going to attack, right? But we get a little bit more nervous, especially if it is close. And then Joey just kind of walks in there and says, okay, there you go. There's your 5 stars. I'll be back in about 45 minutes or, however long. Comes back and he's like, okay, there's another 5 stars. Good game, guys. There's your war loot.
Well,
That would drive me crazy.
I like the position we're in. We have 22 attacks left, and we only have 12 bases at stars. So
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good metric. See, and that's why I like Clint being with us. I think I might just... Are we allowed to keep you, Clint? It's the maths. It's the maths. What is Jack Panzer? What are those? Mira, what are those Jack Panzers?
The Jack Panthers are the global mercenaries. They are tanks. They're really fast.
They They're over the Eastern Brothers version, kind of, like a more simple version.
There's 7 metal and 1 diamond, and they're 18,876 hit points. Damage per second is 373, and the damage against resource buildings is 112. Range is 3.
Wow.
I love them.
I don't doubt it. That sounds stock.
I don't know. I don't have tanks yet. I did.
Just wait till you
It
get.
sounds scary.
Yeah, wait till you get tanks, and then you'll have. Well, and it's kind of mixed, right? Like I always. Do you find that as well, Mira? Like when people request heavies, are you like, our tanks are okay? Because I ask people say heavies, and I'm like, I don't have heavies, but I have tanks.
People always just ask specifically for my tanks, so I'll sometimes log in a war day and they'll be like, Mirror tanks, War Queen tanks, like tanks plus Gatling gunner or whatever. So it's just like they all know. Just request my tanks.
Okay.
That's how I have like 20,000 lifetime donated troops because everybody needs them.
Wow. I don't know.
23,000. Oh my god.
23,000.
I've only been in this alliance for like 2 months.
Wow.
I think I got you on that one.
There you go. Award from a dedicated player.
Oh great! I had never wanted this.
This isn't an honor I was looking to have.
This is embarrassing.
So, what do we do here? What are the votes? Should we go and attack somebody, or should we just wait? See, in this situation,
For war?
I would be. I wish we'd get LB actually to live stream. LB, if you could live stream, that'd be awesome because you got 2 accounts, right? We'd be able to just flip the stream over to you and say, "Take it away on LB," and you could do a
yeah, except so my technology is not my technology kung fu is not good.
I've got to say, LB, your video quality has gone through the roof, and it looks fantastic since you and I fixed that up.
It's getting there slowly but surely. Every few days, I find something new to try.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how to live stream, so I mean, I could try, I guess. But I think the idea is a great idea to try to get joint streams so that you can see live attacks going. That would be really good.
To intentionally let the streams cross?
Well, I don't know if you want to do that.
My eyes just rolled into the back of my head. Call the police.
You knew it was
That's
coming
bad.
at some point, right? Like, I lined it up. Home run.
Oh.
Yeah, well, everybody else appreciated that one, Mira.
Yes.
Well, maybe not Marla.
I am.
What do we do? Who am I
Hey,
supposed to
Joe just posted that he's going to have Jagdpanzers in 22 hours.
Too late for
So
this
that's pretty
war.
cool.
He won't need them, and you've already been 5-starred.
Yeah, I know. But I don't have the best base. Like I built that base last night. I never care about base design.
Really?
I was trying to get Lax to build it for me, but he says he's just as lazy as I am, so
Oh, right. That's how it went.
I wouldn't do it.
Exactly how it went.
Mr. Lax.
Oh.
So, and I like how, actually earlier on, Mr. Lax was in our chat, and he says, this is kind of awkward being here now that we're in war. I'm leaving. I'll see you in 18 hours. Mr. Lax has left the alliance. I'm like, really?
Right.
Like, what is he going to do? Like, are you going to
Well, I mean,
taunt
we were
people
saying-
that are attacking?
Such horrible things about Invictus Army.
Were you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, really, anyways, I appreciate
You guys
it.
all post videos of your chat in it, so like if we wanted, we could read what you're saying about it.
Yeah,
So
Like, really.
I thought I wasn't too worried, but
Yeah, I appreciate your sportsmanship, though, Lax. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Confusing, but still cool. But no, like, I want to know the thought process though. Like, what were you gonna? Were you gonna taunt people? Were you gonna be like neener, or spam the chat so that people couldn't actually see the requested troops? Oh,
I didn't want an advantage on any level, and it just felt really weird to sit there and like watch what the war plan was. It just felt weird. Like I wouldn't just sit in like the other team's locker room and be like, "Oh, dude, please tell me how you plan on beating us this game. I want to know." Like, I'm not gonna do that. It just feels weird.
I guess, and the other thing,
Very, very honorable.
the other,
Yeah, it was a very honorable.
yeah,
It did. We trust you, so didn't it?
Yeah.
it didn't mean anything to us. We were like, yeah, whatever.
You were welcome in our locker room,
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know, and I guess difference in perception. I don't know. I just thought it was funny because he's like, yeah, this is awkward. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys in 14 hours. Leave. Who would I go on? Because, my rule is usually if you can't 5-star your first attack, then you can't attack up. And based on my first one, I think I've got to attack like 22. Me and Paris. Paris and I are going to go and attack like 28 and 29, okay?
Well, either of you can clean up after me. I only got 4 stars, so...
I can't clean up after you. It's the other way around. You're supposed to be cleaning up after me.
Well, we just changed roles this time.
Oh.
I don't know.
Lax, you're my recommended target, just so you know. Let's check your base out. I'm not going to be able to attack you. You know that Joey wants a piece of that action.
Does he really? Nice.
Oh, it's a maze base. It's a maze base.
2.0.
So the point here with the maze bases is that you've got to get a quick rally in. And the reason that you got to get a quick rally in is actually to take out that wall right there. So if you come in from this corner and you take out that corner, either by a forced rally, it gives you a second opportunity to rally if you need to, but as well you're going to miss all of the traps.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that with Lax, but okay. I'm glad you're that confident.
I would totally drop outside the hills up there right of Acropolis.
Right up here?
Sorry, the screen. Give me a second.
Yeah, there's a 10-second delay.
I'll stop moving around. Zip, 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 zip.
To the right of those 2 houses at the market, or the mill.
Right there?
Top right corner.
That's where you would be dropping, okay. I wouldn't
Come straight down.
Really?
Yeah.
He cleaned up after you, so I
Okay. Yeah, no, alright.
One sabotage on the mortar, the stable, and the castle. Another on the anti-tank gun mortar into town center. On your way in.
Okay. Ta-da! See, and I'd be the other way
What
around.
do you do with the traps? What do you do with the traps?
I think the traps are probably more likely in the gaps in the wall that you left open, but if there were a couple, I don't think it would be a problem.
See, and
Was that the
it's
idea?
not really like...
It just plays tricks with your mind. It's the fun part about it.
I think, I don't know, I know from my experience with trap bases that if you bust open a wall, especially on the sense that you've got to actually take out the city center in order to get that quick victory. I mean, the other thing that you could do, you could actually intentionally snap that, get that tank to spawn, the big fat tank. I bet you could get that to spawn and then draw it over here along with the howitzers and go ahead and just take them over. So, and that would be done by dropping...
Oh, that's dangerous.
Drop like 2 Fusiliers, force target there so that they run through all the traps. If they make it there and spawn something, this thing has a huge radius. Out to like here, I'm willing to bet.
You think 2 Fusiliers are going to run through readouts?
I'm not intending that they run through readouts, right?
just so long as they get close enough
Right.
trigger the troops.
Like
right?
they're not. The intention isn't that they
But-
go in there and take this out. The intention is that they get close enough to trigger this and maybe trigger this, right?
Yeah, but I don't know because there's usually like a wait
I don't
time on those.
think that's close enough.
Yeah.
I don't think that would allow you to get close enough either. Like if it wasn't for the readout, and that entrance point is really quite. That's interesting. I like that as far as where the placement of those readout towers. That's very well thought out.
I'm sorry,
Interesting.
guys. I'm getting tired.
All right. I think we are going to wrap it up here. As far as the stream.
Well, let's talk
Yeah. Have a good night.
Well, thank you very much. We will be back. We'll do our war attacks, I think, in the morning. I'm not attacking Lax. Sorry, Lax. If I did that, the only thing that would happen is that Clint would have to clean up after me again.
No
Right? No.
no comment.
You need your self-confidence back. That'll be okay.
I'll get there. I'll
It's
get
just an
there.
anomaly.
Yeah, I'll get there. It's going to be all right. If you're watching the live stream, thank you very much for watching and tuning in. Keep your sticks on the ice and have a good time.